We're back and I'm sick again. So I don't know how many of you guys were around for when I last recorded I recorded this when I was sick video, but I recorded that as a fun little like, haha, gonna monetize my suffering. But you know what? A lot of people really liked how sick Arichi sounded. And I figured, why not do it again? Except this time, God, I sound nasty. I feel like in that first sick video that I made a while back, people were like, oh my gosh, I actually kind of like how your voice sounds, because it was all like low and raspy, and they're like, ooh, it sounds sultry. How about now, huh? How's this? You guys like this voice? Should I keep it? I swear to God, I've gotten sick like 3 times in the past 6 months. And guess what? Guess who keeps getting me sick? That's right. Ditus keeps getting me sick. But you know what's extra infuriating? Lately, I've noticed the pattern is that Ditus will bring home the germs and he'll be sick for like 2 days. And then he bounces back real quick and then he's good as new. And for me, for some reason, I catch the exact same germs. I end up bedridden for like a week. A week! I've been feeling like extra shit today. So all I've been doing today is just rotting in bed and struggling to enjoy food. And every time Ditus comes into the room to check on me, I'll like point at him and I'll cryptically go, "You did this to me." Like I'm trying to hex him or put a curse on him. Because it's true. He did this to me. God, I sound like an old lady. Hello. Hello, sweetness. Hello. I can tell it's not the flu. Okay, because the first video I recorded a while back, you can tell like my spirit is broken and my soul is dying. Like I'm coughing a lot more in that video. And I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like even though I might sound worse, I sound like Marge Simpson. Hang on, wait. Homie. I sound like Marge Simpson. So even though I might sound nastier this time around, like you can kind of tell there's like some life behind it, right? You can tell I've still got a little pep in my step. And I have water. Ooh, wait, actually that helped a lot. Hold on. You know what's annoying too? I have a video due in like 3 days. There's like a sponsor attached to it. And so I have a deadline. And there's a few lines in my script that I have to re-record. I can't re-record it in the state that I sound like right now. What if hold on, could I still like attempt it? Give me a second. I'm gonna try reading a line from my script in that like YouTuber cadence. Hold on, in my YouTube voice. Christmas in Japan is very much a romantic event with lots of cute dates and fancy restaurant reservations. I like cute dates. I like cute dates. And as the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Rome. Yeah, you know what? No, I can't do this. I can't do this. God. I mean, isn't that what people already say about Christmas? All right, you know what? Yeah, I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. I have another thing to complain about. So do you guys remember way back when I had like a whole segment complaining about NyQuil and how nasty it tasted and how I was being a little baby about it too. I was like, man, I don't like cough syrup. I don't like taking NyQuil. It's gross. Guess what? I took that shit for granted. Okay. I really took it for granted. I didn't realize how good I had it when I had access to NyQuil. I didn't find this out until recently, but NyQuil is illegal in Japan, among a bunch of other over-the-counter U.S. cold and flu medicines, which I was really surprised about. And I was like, why is NyQuil illegal in Japan? And according to Google, it's because they contain narcotic or stimulant ingredients in excess of the Japanese standard. And it's not just like the cough syrup liquid type. It's also the caps, the pills. I can't take those either. Man, I honestly feel like I'd be getting over this cold so much faster if I had access to NyQuil. I'm sorry, NyQuil. Forgive me. I'm sorry for talking shit for so many years. You don't taste gross. I really need that EPCP nighttime knockout juice so bad. I need it so bad. So Ditus is always telling me like, hey, you don't get enough sleep. at night. And this is why you don't recover fast. Like if you just got your 8 hours, you'd be giving your body a fighting chance to recover faster. And listen, I get that, right? My sleep schedule, okay, it's not the best. I admit it, it's not the best. What do you think the NyQuil is for, huh? What do you think the EPCP nighttime knockout juice is for? I've been trying to sleep. I've been trying so bad because there's literally nothing else for me to do. And I end up waking up in like a coughing fit because my throat is dry, because my sinuses are like effed up right now. The insides of my nose is dry and then my throat is dry and then I can't sleep because I'm uncomfortable because, you know, my head hurts and everything. If I had NyQuil, I would be out like a light. Maybe that's why it's illegal. But if I had that, I would be able to probably get over this in a day. But instead, I'm stuck with the shitty Lulu pills that don't do anything. And like, oh wow, hold on. The Advil I took not too long ago actually just kicked in. So my head's not hurting right now, which is nice. Thank God. I've been waiting for that. Anyways, I'm hoping this is a one and only time this year that I will be hit with this bad luck and that the rest of the year will go better. Okay? Excuse me. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go. I don't know. I'll like work on stuff or something. It's like 3 a.m. All right. Goodbye.
Being sick is the pits. I should know, because I'm sick right now. You can probably hear it in my disgusting nasally voice, and I probably shouldn't be recording a YouTube video right now. But you know what? Life stops for no one, and I'm not gonna get left behind. But for real, I was like, I need to get started on the next video, but my voice sounds like I drowned in cheese graters. Whatever. Let's talk about being sick. It's relevant enough. I'm fortunate to have a really good immune system. I never get sick. Believe it or not. From elementary school through high school, guess how many days I've missed from being sick? Don't guess. I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's 2. And they were back to back, so I was just really dying that one time. I mean, sure, I've gotten sick here and there, and my mom was just like, oh, you're fine, pack your bag, you're going to school. Missing arm? Pfft. If the lizards can regrow their limbs, so can you. So that number doesn't tell everything, but I think 2 is a pretty good score to have over 12 years. I'm not like a crazy germaphobe, though. I don't go out of my way to avoid being exposed to sickness or actively try to kill any bacteria that may give me some sniffles. Sometimes I forget to wash my hands. I heard that kids who are more exposed to germs and stuff when they were young were able to more efficiently build immunities to them. So maybe as a kid I just ate a lot of dirt, but even though being sick makes you want to just give up on everything because your eyes are red and your head hurts and you're tired all the time, but you can't sleep because your nose is plugged and you can't breathe and everything is agony and life is pain and nothing is worth it in the end, there's some pros that can come from it. Like, you don't have to share anything. Because no one wants to share anything with your disgusting diseased self. Do you have a pencil I can borrow? I've got a cold. Never mind. Can I have some of your food? I have the flu. Keep it. Do you want to hang out? I'm sick. Oh, no, it's okay. We can just sick of your bullcrap. Ah! Being sick is the best excuse to be a bad member of society and get sympathy for it. Any other time, if you were to sleep in till 12 and then stay in bed all day on the computer, people would just think you're really lazy and have no motivation. But if you just say, oh, I was sick, all of a sudden, oh, you poor thing, get better soon. Can I get you anything? Oh, you're such a trooper. It's great. Also, you have the power to claim anything you touch. To each their own, but I also use being sick as an excuse to not talk to anyone because I'm a pathetic shy blob. Good job, immune system. You have failed me. Once as a kid, my brother got pink eye and my family pretty much barricaded him in his room and didn't let him touch anything. It's funny how as soon as someone gets sick, everyone is empathetic towards them, but also kind of treats them like an unpredictable rabid animal. All right, you just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I got you some soup. Ah, stay over there. I'll push the bowl to you with this stick. Feel better soon. I think the worst thing I had growing up was a few migraines here and there. The first time I had a migraine was in 6th grade. I was sitting in class and all of a sudden my eyes started not working. Like, I would look in one direction and I couldn't see anything in my peripheral vision. It was all gray and foggy. And at first I was like, whoa, this is weird. So this is what blind people see. And I was kind of fascinated by it. Then all of a sudden it felt like my brain exploded. I got to go home early. But I don't count that as a sick day because I was at school for the majority of it. If you've never had a migraine, take a moment to just appreciate that because they're one of the worst things ever. I mean, there's worse, but they were up there. I haven't even had any really bad injuries either. The only serious injury I've had was when I was 9. I'm saying serious because I had to go to the ER, but it's really not that bad. For my birthday one year, my parents got me Heelys. Do you remember those? The shoes with the wheel in them? I didn't specifically ask for them, but after a few months, I decided to start trying them out. I'd roll around in the house up and down the halls, and it was pretty fun. Then one time, I decided to take them out on the streets. Our neighborhood was on a slant, so there was a bit of a steep angle to the cul-de-sac, and I was like, this is a good idea. Foreshadowing, it very wasn't. I started going down the road and picking up speed, and like 2/3 of the way down, the tiniest little pebble was like, "Hey there, friend," and clogged the wheel and threw me forward. I hit my head on the road and opened a huge gash in my chin. My mom was outside talking to our neighbor, so she saw the whole thing and was like, "Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Wendy. We're gonna waltz on over to the hospital now." My adrenaline was still pumping super hard, so I didn't feel a thing, and I was like, "No, Mom, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm okay." But she was like, "No, we're going to the hospital." I had to hold a towel over my chin to keep from bleeding all over the car. She didn't let me see the damage at the time, but I asked her about it a bit ago, and she said she didn't want me to see the cut because even she was freaked out about it. This description isn't for the squeamish, but she described it as like another mouth I gashed out of my head. Hey friend, sorry about all this. Okay, yeah, it's probably for the best you didn't let me see that. So I went to the hospital and ended up getting 3 stitches in my chin. When I was waiting for the doctor, a doctor from another room walked in to get some water and was like, "What are you in for?" She hit her chin on the road. Oh, yeah, I've been there before. And he showed us a scar in his chin. And then another doctor overheard from the other room and was like, "Yep, same story." And he had a scar on his chin. So that was a nice human bonding experience. I didn't know so many doctors had Heelys. When I went to school the next day, I had a bandage on my stitches, and all of my 2 friends were like, "Whoa, what happened?" I hit my chin on the road. Whoa! And I felt really cool, and it made me want to like break my arm or something to be even cooler. So this video took a lot longer to get done because I've been super busy and time is flying by, and now it's pretty.
That's all of the videos test. I never find any more such videos. Bye. Be sure to